This is San Diego News Daily.
Happy Friday. I'm Audra Stafford. Let's get right into your top local stories. It is a big weekend for dozens of local Korean and Vietnam War veterans. They are actually on their way to our nation's capital right now. It's all organized by Honor Flight San Diego. So just after 7 o'clock this morning, 90 veterans hit the skies, departing from the San Diego International Airport to Washington, D.C. Veterans from every branch of service are on board. They include a 98-year-old World War II veteran, 2 brothers, and 6 women who served during the Vietnam War. And for the first time in Honor Flight San Diego history, the organization is taking a brother and sister, as well as 3 married couples, all of whom served during the Vietnam War. San Diegans are invited to attend their homecoming this Sunday afternoon at 1:15. It's happening at the Terminal 2 baggage claim at San Diego International. Attendees should plan to arrive there by noon. And it's that time of year. The Miramar Air Show is back and officially took off this morning. The show continues throughout the weekend, and it's set to feature more than a dozen performers, including, of course, the Blue Angels. General admission and parking are free, but you can buy preferred seating tickets online. We have a lot more details and a look into today's event on NBC7.com. Well, SDG&E is answering for one of its truck drivers who hit multiple cars in Cardiff and then took off. Surveillance video captured the moment. You can't actually see it, but you can definitely hear it. Wow, this happened around 2:30 in the morning last weekend. 4 cars were hit. At least 1 was totaled. You can see some of the damage there. Neighbors say the road there is pretty narrow with parked cars on both sides, but they can't help but wonder why the crews were out so early in the morning and, more importantly, why they didn't stop.
I'm hoping that they were doing a job and there wasn't any other, things in their system.
We reached out to SDG&E to ask them about this. They sent us back a statement saying, quote, "The actions of this driver do not reflect our values, and we deeply regret the impact this incident has had on our customers." That spokesperson went on to say SDG&E is cooperating with authorities and helping those who are affected resolve their claims. The U.S. Coast Guard says this right here is what $156 million worth of illegal drugs looks like. The agency offloaded more than 21,000 pounds of cocaine that were seized from boats suspected of drug smuggling. The seizures happened between this month and last August. The haul comes from 4 separate busts in international waters off the coasts of Mexico, Central America, and South America.
So far, for fiscal year 2025, the U.S. Coast Guard has removed more than 185,000 kilograms of cocaine from the Eastern Pacific. That is more than 4 times what we removed in a similar period in 2024, and we're not done yet.
So this is all part of what's called Operation Pacific Viper. The Coast Guard works with other agencies to counter the flow of illegal drugs in the Eastern Pacific Ocean. Plans to transform the area around the sports arena are moving forward. The Midway Rising project has been in the works for years. We've talked about it a lot lately. It officially got the okay from the Planning Commission just yesterday. The plan includes about 4,200 homes, a new arena, shops and retail space, as well as 14 acres of parks and walkways. One of the concerns, though, that a lot of people have is parking, but the project still needs to be considered by the full San Diego City Council. Fall officially arrived earlier this week, and it's actually starting to feel like it. Here's meteorologist Sheena Parveen.
Hi there. As we head through the afternoon, you'll notice a big change today. We're not really warming up. Inland valleys will be around the low 70s mostly. Mostly cloudy skies too. Little patchy drizzle possible still for the rest of the day. For the coast around 70, mostly cloudy. Mountains mid 60s, deserts upper 80s to near 90. This weekend though, we're still going to be cooler than normal. Mid 70s at the coast, mid to upper 70s inland. So feeling nice on Saturday. Stray shower chance for the mountains and deserts, so monsoonal moisture with a chance for showers and thunderstorms.
Thanks, Sheena. The Padres will wear their popular City Connect uniforms for the final time tonight. We tell you why and what's next in their lineup.